ready? Shut the fuck up. Wait, ready? Fight me.
I mean, she did literally ask for it, unlike this women's volleyball player. Yeah, she got knocked the fuck out, not just by anybody, but that's actually a trans woman that's been allowed to compete against women. Which is why I think it's ridiculous that they're allowing trans women to compete against women. And bruv, this is only volleyball. Look what happens in combat sports.
Division, report to the bracket table.
Go for it, man. Over quick, over quick. Yeah. Up, that's it. Done. Hey. Man, shut your...
Oh shit, she's took the wig off, be careful now fellas. Now joking aside, in none of those clips I've just shown you were the guys trying. A couple of videos back I showed you a guy playing against some women in football, and this is what I said afterwards. This ain't gonna be funny soon, because I tell you our kids are gonna end up having to do this. Now that people are just identifying themselves with any gender they want, and people just have to accept that. If she's getting knocked out in volleyball, imagine what we're gonna have to see our kids go through in the future if we allow this to happen. What if one of your daughters wants to compete in MMA or boxing, and they have to go against the real man? It's just not fair. And you can say what you want, they make them the same way, they give them hormones so they don't have as much testosterone.
You guys are out of your mind if you think that a man who has been a man for 30 years and has taken female hormones for 2 is the same. Not only that, but the bone density is retained by taking estrogen. Reaction times are several tenths of a second faster in general for men rather than they are for even professional athlete women. There's no like even playing field, even intergender competition or you know, male versus male competition. The best we can do is say, okay, well, you guys got to be the same weight. But even in that, there's people that are just physically, they're just going to be better. They have better genetics. You know, there's nothing you do about that. One thing we can do is we can keep women from getting beaten up by men. And if you think that's fair, you're fucking crazy.
Andy Murray, he was been joking about myself and him playing a match. And I'm like, Andy, seriously, like, are you kidding me? Because for me, tennis and men's tennis and women's tennis are completely almost 2 separate sports. So I'm like, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0, 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, because no, it's true. It's true.
Honestly,
it's a completely different sport. The men are a lot faster, and they serve harder, they hit harder. It's just a different game.
Serena Williams, probably the GOAT of female tennis, muscular, strong. Even she admits it. And I said this in a video I did about men v women in sport before. The Williams sisters played against the 200th ranked male player in the world, Pascal Brash, and he beat them both after an afternoon on the beers. And believe it or not, after all this, you've still got women expecting to be paid the same as men.
The WNBA is rocking. What could we have more? I mean, I just think, you know, from a salary standpoint, it'd be great for the women to be able to make more money. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. I think I saw something that said, like, one player that makes maybe $12 million on the NBA team could cover the whole WNBA salary.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's kind of like crazy. And again, you know, we're what, 26 years young, so it's not like we're comparing ourselves to the NBA, but I do feel like the pay gap would be something that, you know, we could just take a donation around the NBA maybe one night y'all don't go to the casinos.
I have something on this, though. because it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the fucking NBA. And it bothers me.
You shouldn't be bothered because the WNBA players, I can tell you 100%, and we had a meeting for our 25th anniversary. We're like, do Zooms with the veteran, the legends of the league or whatever, and just talking about it. And I told them on that call, the number one supporter that we have, you guys never focus on, and that is the NBA players.
I can't believe that there's still people that don't understand that sport is a fucking business. Men get paid more because they bring in more revenue. People want to watch them more because usually they're better. Now the worst part about all of this is the fact that the WNBA probably wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the NBA. Take a listen to this.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the WNBA actually loses money. Shocker, I know. They lose an average of about $10 million per year ever since they started. So how is it that they're able to keep going as a league and pay their players? Well, that would be the NBA. The only reason the WNBA even exists is because of the profits that the NBA has made. So when you hear statements like, men should show more support for our league, just donate your salaries, it's no big deal, skip a couple nights in the casino. Don't you think that's a little entitled, considering the whole reason they're able to make any money at all and even play basketball is because of the NBA players making the profits they do. Even when they show support, NBA players get blasted for it. That's what happened to Andre Iguodala. When he complimented Ariel Powers, she not only told him to keep it to himself, but she also tried digging up old tweets from his past to cancel him. That's right, she tried to ruin his career just because he complimented her by number and not by name.
Yeah, so this US women's player was trying to roast our model Ronaldo, right? And this man with the Xavi PFP hitter with Cristiano's mate earns more than you. La la la.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it's probably true. And I don't care if you like football or not, most people will know that Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest players of all time, one of the greatest athletes of all time. And that's coming from a Messi fan. I'm also 6'3", so I'm not like most of these men you're trying to embarrass. Hi Drew, maybe don't talk down on men about height, which we can't control. But here is 225 times 5. I have a neuromuscular disease on top of it. Instead of negativity, try encourage him with your big platform.
He's trying to tell me this is from MMA? What the fuck? No. Look at it. Yeah,
it probably is from MMA. I don't know why you're doubting it. Do you even know what it is? That's not even that bad for MMA, to be honest. If she's seriously doubting him and doesn't trust him, there's only one place she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.